Hey y'all, welcome to another playthrough run of Knights of the Old Republic 1. I just finished some Zok games with one of the guys here and got some more credit. There was some interesting dialogue um, from my companions that I didn't want people to miss out on, so I'm going to record maybe a shorter video here to just kind of like wrap up some of the things going on Dantooine, and then the next video should be the same length as the others. But Candace and Bastila should have some dialogue now.
Yeah,
So,
what do you want? You want another war story,
do you have
huh?
any more of those war
You
stories?
want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the three smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Did it backfire?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
An asteroid? What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
Ship.
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Nothing for now.
I'm here if you want something done right.
Done right. Definitely sounds like a...
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me, Bastila?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar.
We both know the real... I think we both know the real reason, Bastila, why you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside, too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
Seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I couldn't see myself ever doing such things.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause? To use their own knowledge against them. We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such
I don't know.
as?
The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Good point,
How
good
can I
point.
help?
I don't think Candace
Yeah, what do you-
or Bastila have anything at this point. Let's see. Then how about Garth or Giovanni? Good Garth can level up. Garth, give you treat injury, and give you. At this point, At this point, how much do you have? Oh, I can't see. I could give you implants. Implants would be really good. A response implant. Ooh, a cardio implant would be. You seem that that's not gonna really help you. Maybe a dexterity one? Yeah. Give you a. Mission's Vibra Blade for now. A lot of different things to give you. That's probably the best.
Sure.
Alright, my character. Arth, what are you gonna say to us? Oh. Joanna seems tense, worrying in your presence. Perhaps you could make her feel more welcome by talking to her. Speak to Joanna.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
It goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking. especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi, to lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed. I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Do not worry, Johnny. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed. How may I be of assistance?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing alright?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KOTOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you should just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will
I
intervene.
thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust. How may I...
Just wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
We probably need to... I don't know where this thing with canvas is gonna go, but...
How may I... What is it you... I am wary of the Mandalorian. I do not trust him.
Where you are?
I have never trusted Mandalorians. They drove my parents from Cathar, aided the Sith, and attacked the Republic. Their warped notions of honor may provoke them to do even more heinous acts. I do not know why you tolerate his presence on your ship. In truth, he has had some merit so far, but I am not certain it is worth the risk you take.
You should not judge Kenris by other Mandalorians.
His kind may prove to be a danger to the galaxy again, but this man himself has proven acceptable so far. Merely keep your distance from him and watch him so that he does not betray us.
Fear and hate are lures to the dark side.
That is true, but also I know his kind. This man, he may be different, but Mandalorians are vicious of temper and easily provoked. I would not want to tempt his wrath.
What? Aren't the Cathar such fierce warriors?
I am not a coward. I fear no one and nothing. But you have not had to flee the destruction of your homeworld either. Human, the Mandalorians came and overran my world. They slaughtered my race. I cannot forget what they have done, or forgive.
I will not let him harm you, Juhani.
I can take care of myself. But it is gratifying to know that you value me as a companion that much. This simmering anger and hatred for the Mandalores seems to have found a place in my heart, though. Sometimes I worry.
You should not worry. You can over your anger.
But still, it eats away at me. I worry that I may yet again fall and endanger everything I hold dear, if that time does come. And if I do threaten our task, it is only right that you should strike me down. If I fall and endanger you and the galaxy, you must do what is right. If my death will defeat Malik, then that is what must be done. But we are becoming too morbid, too soon. We should not talk like this now. There is much yet we can do, but we shall talk later, I am sure. How may I...
Wonder if we could talk. He's got nothing now.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh. Earth has nothing. So, we'll just keep these two with us for a little bit. Not much else of dialogue-wise that we can get. Okay, so one of our objectives is to go and do the quest. I think it's up here that we need to do it. I'm not sure. There's a quest somewhere close. Guys. How much does that give? Does it even say how much it gives? 75 XP. How much the next level? Like at least. Oh, I'm like trying to do math in my head, but it's like 1200? Maybe a little less, maybe like 11. Definitely gonna be hard to get 1100 by just doing nothing but killing cat hounds. Maybe that would be different, but... I think there'll be a level up at least here. Oh. 1 second.
Yes, what's on your...
Not sure what that was up for. You just kind of like crashed for a second there. Interesting. Tried reloading some of the saves, but the saves wouldn't work. So I reloaded a far off save and then it worked. I'm not sure what that's for, by the way.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Here! How'd you like that?
This area again. Okay. Seem to go off without problems.
How'd you like that? Ooh. Here! Ha! Here!
quick. It's on this. It might be on the Grove, actually. Yeah, it's on the Grove. We need to go one more up.
Here. Down you go.
That is what
How'd you like
Jedi
that?
can do.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
That is what a Jedi can do.
How'd you like that?
That is what a Jedi can
Here. Here. You asked for this. How'd you like that?
We should get a lot of levels on this planet if you really wanted to. Yeah, right here is the quest that we needed to do. So this is the mystery murder quest that I was talking about. Everyone, your arrival here is well timed. Yeah, at the very end of the world. What do you want? I am Bullock, Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Oh, killing, huh? Communication does not pose a problem, as both the suspects and I speak basic and Maltese. I was going to handle this myself, but now that you're here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you've been learning the rest of the academy. Though you are not yet a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by the two suspects. I brought an information retrieval droid, which will access the archives, both the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There's little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. There's little benefit if you do not. Consider each man's account and consider the fates with this information droid. Once you gather all the evidence, think what you think you need, run through the possible mistake and everything. Okay. If you're unable to come up with a satisfactory resolution, I will take both of these men to the Enclave and deal with them myself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field today earlier, before the clouds broke. Dead man, on the left, far left. I find it very odd for most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is full of dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. That is most puzzling aspect of this, but that's not the most puzzling aspect of this case. The dead man, called Lunatic, was shot in the back with a blaster rifle. The rifle was found later near his body with bloodstains on it. It has been sent back to the Enclave for analysis. Two other men who were found at the scene when I arrived. One was handing gold. He was unarmed. The other was Rickard Lusoff, who was carrying a hunting rifle. Both men say they did not do anything and that came across the body, but both are accusing the other. Obviously, there's more to this than we've been told. Is there anything I should know? There's one last thing. I arrived, Pandon was holding his side, and Rick was favoring one of his legs. You would do well to remember this as we progress through the case. If there's anything else you need, I will need any question or witnesses. Yes. Right. Let's what's the body? Body of Palgutnet was apparently shot from behind with a blaster.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Koldanetic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
What did you find out?
My preliminary analysis of the body. Is there...
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriars are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I have more questions later. Alright, we talked to Handon.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the go on?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day. How can I be of further assistance?
Why are you holding your side? Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something.
How can I be of further assistance?
How are you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
You often run around the place?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Of course.
Alright. We talk to Mr. Rickard.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to...
Did you see what happened?
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine too. I want that back. So,
Are you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go? So.
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
It's off
right.
now. Alright. Vehicle Detroit.
Is there any other...
Okay. Is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? I would like to discuss the murder. Tell me what happened here. According to the accounts of the participants, there were men out on those fields together who played passport. Very odd for most people sleeping shelters and doors. Okay. Yeah, I won't discuss it. Very well. This is part of the beginning. We find proof behind each piece of puzzle we will no doubt resolve the case. Hayden said that he was nearby, heard a shot, ran over, and made a phone call that would be dead. He said Rickard came out of the shadows, the rock, holding a blaster in his hand. Rickard said that he was hunting Irias, saw one come through the glare of the sun, and shot at her. Possible that Rickard may have shot Calvert. Accidentally and handed one on the body, but what seems like a very unlikely explanation. And it is more likely at least one of them was wrong. Obviously, one of these men is not telling us something, but where does the truth lie? Rickard is lying. How do you believe that? It was cloudy, there was no sun glare. Yes, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. If it had happened, as Rickard said, the sun would not be visible at the time of the killing. You seem to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. Seems as I was correct in assuming that you would help me with this case. The lie doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you've taken the first step in unraveling the mystery. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Perhaps you should talk to the man about their relationship with the victim. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witnesses.
So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone... Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I wanted to ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy.
That's all for now.
Right.
Then...
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance?
Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. How can I...
Nothing more.
Of course.
Is there any other information you need?
Can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information?
What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any...
I'll have more questions later.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admitted. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But
Damn, dude.
as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
All for now.
Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can't deny it. There was some bad blood between
Right.
you. Look. Something I can help you with, investigator? I want to discuss the murder. You know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting. We need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship of each man with the victim. Hannon told me he barely knew the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. When he surfaced, neither man seems to have a motive for killing Calder. Hannon this line. Why do you believe that? He knew his wife was cheating on him. Well, that certainly is enough for murder. Cases taking shape, however, we mustn't jump to quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You might want to see the information in the witnesses, and the information droid can provide you about the blaster family. If there's anything else you need, I may question the witnesses. Good.
Is there any other...
What can you tell me about the weapon found at the scene?
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other
Right.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found
That
by the
blaster was
body?
stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
So, what do you want to...
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
That's all for now. Alright. Cool.
난다야다. 왔다 유마 우아마 호호난데틱. 아, 셔투.
Yes, is there something I could do to help you in this investigation? I want to discuss the murder. So what have you determined what had been found above the body? Blaster is hand-ins, but he reported it stolen. So the blaster could be linked to anyone. I'm afraid that is not helpful. Maybe this case is too complicated for you to solve. You've done well, but maybe this is beyond your training. It would be best if I return to the Enclave and handle this mystery. You wish to continue? Let me get more information on the blaster. You gather the information you need now?
Is there any other...
Is there any report of Annan's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities. Is there any...
Oh?
Very well.
How can I be of further assistance?
Let's discuss the murder. The blaster is hand-ins, but he lied about it being stolen. So we caught handing a lie. Interesting, but I think we might need one final piece of the puzzle. There's a blood sample on the weapon. That has been sent back for analysis just before you arrived. Perhaps you inquired with the information given about it. If there's anything else, you know, remain here with you to question the witnesses.
Is there any other...
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other...
How can I be of further assistance?
Are you injured?
No, of course not. Why would I have been?
So, what do you... Well, kind of. Right.
I think it's, Rickard's. Could be Annan's too, I remember which one this was. I wanted to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim. I want to be thorough. We learned about the blood on the weapon. It did not belong to the victim. That is surprising. So the blood must belong to one of the suspects. Which one? I think it's Rickard's blood. Why do you believe that? He cut himself on the rocks. He lied to me before. He was limping me. Perhaps we should examine him more closely.
Hey, quit it! Ah, yes.
Rickard does not seem to be bleeding. I'm sure that it would be possible to get the blood on the weapon. Supposedly we were left with one option. Blood his hand in. Perhaps I should examine him.
Hey, what are you doing?
There's blood. Handins appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem that there's one logical scenario. Handin killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Handin after he killed Calder. There's a I agree. No, Rickard is the guilty one. No, they're both guilty. A bold conclusion. One most people would not arrive at. We are not like most people. We are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. You know, Calder was having an affair with Handin's wife. What possible motive would Rickard have for wanting Calder dead? He was also having an effect with him as well. Rickard just thought Calder was cheating him in business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning, and each plotted to kill him. Handin found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Handin and thought it was Calder. So he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out. in their business. Enon would have dropped the blaster, the one we found at the scene covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us. Oh, think he would convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. Culpability of both of you in the murder. I think the murder of Coltonette is evident. Additionally, Rickard Rosov can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Hannah Good. I place you both under arrest of the Jedi Order and escort you to the holding facilities in the Enclave. You've done well here. It is obvious you've been studying your lessons carefully. I'll be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this test.
You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Good day, and may the Force be with you. That's how we get 13,000 XP in one simple quest. By far the biggest payout of XP that one quest can give. At least for now.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I would like to keep roaming the wilds with you two, and probably roam it this way. Or roam it that. Or roam it this way, head around, and we'll just kind of do like a full 360 from there. Yeah, but that's... Sometimes when I play Dantooine, I'm going through the quests that I like, and then I go through that place without realizing it, and I get stuck in that quest. And if you're trying to do something else, that quest is just so aggravating. Because it takes forever. But I think it took a little less time this go around, so that's good. Little warm cat island. Come over here. Nice.
Here. Ha! How'd you like that?
Why you always come back to some of these areas, because you might have missed something. We'll go over here. It's probably one more cat found. Biggin. I'm pretty sure these cat founds load up every time. Probably just get like a really good of all those things if you really wanted to.
Here.
Cat founds are usually surprised that they're coming down so easily. Well, this might just become an hour-long episode anyway. So.
For the Republic! How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
This one over here too.
Here!
That is what a Jedi can do. How may I be a...
I wonder if we could talk.
What is it?
Yes, what's on your... You...
Time to rumble!
That is what a Jedi can do.
Probably switch these guys out. Those in.
Yeah, what do you... You're...
How can I help? Can I...
See if we can get one of them to speak one more time.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yes, what's on your...
How can I help? Can I...
Me. I
Wala
have one word if I may. There are many rumors with the most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There's a talk that they're sending you on a mission to help us against Malik and the Sith. How do you know the council gave me a mission? I saw you going into the council's chambers. You were there for some time. I naturally assumed the council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I'm not asking you to reveal anything that can endanger the order of the Republic. Whatever task the council's given you is for yours, not mine. I only wish you well and warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. Who could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Dork has been training me to succeed him as a chronicler in the academy. My studies, I have come to across tales of creatures that are born from the dark side's monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is a Tarentatech, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to the ravenous hunger. What makes these creatures so dangerous? Tarentatech is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong, with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are also some who believe that Tarentatech is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. Fortunately, Tarentatech is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they are extinct. This is not the first time that the Tarentatech have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe that they can lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. Pure Malik's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I will not be surprised when their council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Great Hunt? What's that? The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Extra-Kun, and were scattered across throughout the galaxy and helped to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. Do not know that they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. Council's investigation and discovery of the Tarentatech were behind the killings. It was decided the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable monsters, though the cost proved high. Cost what cost? Many Jedi banded together, journeying to the planets, and they were expected to harboring the Tarentatech. Great Hunt did not rest until all the creatures had been slain, almost all. There were still rumors of Tarentatech on the planet Korriban, a dark world that was still believed to be the birthplace of the Sith. That is where Extra-Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. I never went to Korriban. The council, fearing most Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over. The 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. The work of killing the Tarentatech, you mean? The Jedi continued to hunt on their own for Duran Keldroma, Darmahum Suresh, and Shelomir. These 3 shared a powerful bond. The council felt that together they would be able to defeat any Turk they found and be supported by each other that could resist the temptations of Korriban and the war of the dark side world. But none of these 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed that they were slain by the monsters they saw. The council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone in search of their remains, so the exact fact is not known, but their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. As a warning, go. Do not underestimate the Tarentatech. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared after the Great Hunt. Alright. Make it. Excuse me, but it's been so long, dear. But hey, aren't you Bastila? Helen's little girl? Yes, it's you. I can see it in your eyes. Oh, yes, I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me all of you before you left. Such a pretty little
Is there
girl you
something
were.
I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila's right. We don't have time for this. Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take your time. Just wanted to ask you if your mother's condition had improved since I last saw her. Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I assumed that she had found you when I talked to you last, but she was
I've
desperate
not
to
seen
find
my
you.
mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill. So she told me. She didn't say anything about your father, however, I didn't see him.
Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
I saw her on Dantooine, dear. She had been there for a while. Maybe she's still
Thank
there.
you for informing me. I really must be going now.
What's that all
Seems
about?
my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine?
I thought you and your mother didn't get along. Certainly, if it
It's
think it's
important
most
enough
important.
that my mother was attempting to seek me out. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
That's not supposed to happen like that. There we go.
I is my thank. It's in part.
All right. Now that that's done, so rest up again, and off we go. So, get up here.
Yeah, what do
please.
you want?
Kenders won't talk to us yet. Would like to, probably like to go to Corbin first. Stop by there. What was the, let me, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Right, so we've checked around most of the spots here. I'm actually gonna go check the workbench real quick, and we'll head back to the spot back there. See if we can't do anything else while we're here. Oh, yeah, give this to Bastila. Oh, this gives one attack, one thing. Actually, you know what? This is not as important as 4 to 23. I would like to actually give hers to Juhani. Oh, and Andrus has what? Andrus has prototype blade. It has all that it needs to have. So now, I'll give you that. That's good. Yeah. Armor. Yep. Put those in that one. Eleanor's plasma. Everything should be good. I'm gonna head to Dantooine, I think, first. Oh, actually, we want to head to Yavin first. So let's head to Yavin. Before I do this, let me save in case the game decides to break. As it has done multiple times. Let's go to Yavin. Oh. Yavin.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
Oh, Calo Nord. He's alive?
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet.
He's so
Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
I think they use this for this. So Calo Nord's gonna talk all about us. Slimy fingers off. Let me load this save up. Actually, I might just, yeah, let me load the save.
How can I help?
You want to talk?
Sure, it's not.
Wait. She's not gonna talk for a little bit. Oh, the bar. I was checking your supplies and cargo. Something's not right. Oh, not right. What do you mean? Something's been in our emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but no one knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Oh. Next time we're in the cargo hold. Food's okay. Checking supplies. Strangely, the food seems to be have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be another explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft from pest or vermin. Looks more like an unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever this thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. Okay. Try to... Oh, I don't do much. Maybe here. You think you hear a small, soft patter of footsteps behind you. But when you stop to listen, they disappear. You think you hear a soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when they stop, and listen, they disappear. Kendris over here? Think you hear a small pattern of footsteps behind you, but when you stop and listen, they disappear. You hear footsteps. They sound like they're coming from the cargo hold. It's a woman!
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Ah, no abs. Hey little girl, where'd you come from?
Selima
No
wanga
abs. Mihut. Aliza. No wax. Calm down, little girl. I won't hurt you.
Mucho shakapaka.
You mean, abs? I still don't understand you. She frowns and looks at you helplessly. You have encountered a young girl on board the Ebon Hawk, obviously a stowaway. The language she speaks sounds like Mandalorian. She traits Cites it a pure gibberish. She may know the language. She sure doesn't know how to use it, and it sounds to be the only language she knows. She might possibly try to talk to her, but dumping on this world is a possibility. You know what? If she speaks Mandalorian, couldn't I just ask Candace to help?
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you help me with our little stowaway problem?
What? You think I don't have something better to do?
Oh. Well, I just thought you had the ability to do stuff. Oh, well.
Mucho shakapaga.
Yuba me Copsy. Can you tell me your name? The girl looks at you, obviously puzzled. Point to yourself. My name is Tactical Pesto. You are?
Mucho shakapaga.
Girl partens to herself. Waba Susa Sasha. You know Sasha is your name, right?
Mucho shakapaga.
Waba Susa Sasha. Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non
Sasha no
tontek.
Ishawan and Brishtag. Brishtag me Lisfa. Many words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipona. Bona na kichu.
Mandalorian is gone decent. Mandalorian abdis. Mandalorian, that's your word for Mandalorian, so you know them.
Selima wanga kun
Mina Eswin Mandalorians. But you are a Mandalorian child then. I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are all mixed up. Try to learn Sasha's strange language. Eshwan? No, Eshwan? She points to herself. Me, Eshwan. I see you, or you see me? That's her face behind her hands for a moment. Na, me, Eshwan. You don't see... No, that's not it. Sasha, no, Eshwan and Brashte. Okay? Eshwan? I see you, or you see me? Hashtag. Isfa. Everything is safe, is that it? Points towards Yavin Hawk service panels. Me Lishfa. Me Stinkwin and Lishfa.
Kipuna. Bona na
She
kichu.
gestures around me. And all of this is your home. Lishfa means home.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Sasha na Eshwan and Brishtag. Brishtag me Lasfa. Brishtag me Lasfa. It's your home, is that it? Her waves of powder making a swishing sound. Brishtag. Brishtag means starship, doesn't it? Brishtag. Sasha, no Eshwan, and Brishtag. Brishtag is... Our spaceship is home. No Eshwan? She points to herself. I see you, you see me? I understand. Eshwan is sea, but no Eshwan is hide. Yuba Eshwan. Nachlis. I don't get all that, but sure.
Selima wanga kun
No, Eshwan and Brish. So you're hiding in a starship. It's your home. I understand.
Mucho shakapaga.
Yuba Gondis. You've seen that before. What is Gondis?
Mucho shakapaga.
The girl laughs and points at you. Yuba Gondis. Something about me, but what?
Dong abuk shami no no.
Miles and pats her chest. You Gondis. No, that's not it.
Mucho shakapaga.
Said that before. You said... You already said that. What
Dong
about
abuk shami.
Also me. It's something you like. You're Gondisan means you like it.
Mucho shakapaga.
You like me. I understand.
Selima wanga kun bikin.
Yuba Naabs. You said that when I first found
Kipuna.
you.
Bona na
She slaps her
kichu.
leg.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
Brown slaps her leg. Abs is to hurt. Not abs means not hurt. Is that it?
Tonki ba non ton.
Yuba not abs. I understand. No, I won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non ton.
Me and Twist. Kestwan, you. Nagis, is that all in
Kipuna.
phrase? The girl
Bona na
thinks for a
kichu.
moment and stabs downward several times with her finger. He cops not grease. The floor. Not greasing the floor. She covers her mouth with her hand. No. You're talking down? You're not speaking now. Nagris means now. Na nugris is not now or before.
Kipuna, bona na kichu.
Yum. What kind of word is
Dong
that?
abuk shami no
She seems puzzled. She points everywhere on the ship. Yum. Mian's quest. One yum. You want something from somewhere else? She mimics like she's chewing on something. Oh, yum. You mean food, don't you? Yum is food.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
You want some food now. You're hungry.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Abmiyoba. Ab to you? What does that mean?
Selima wanga
Point to the
kunbikin.
mouth. Yuba capsi. Abmiyoba. I don't understand. Say something else. Say something else.
Mucho.
You want me to tell you a story about what?
Tonki ba non tontek.
Yuba. Tabami Yuba. Taba means tell me about. Get it? Communicate with her in her language. Yuba mi capsi na furis. There's someone who will take you home.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
Came to the ship before. You were scared. Why?
Bona na kichu.
Mandalorian. Left the Mandalorians and hid here on the ship.
Tonki ba non to.
Don't want to leave that because you're home. Restag and Sasha.
Dong abuk. Tonki ba non
No thanks for home
tontek.
at Dantooine. Dantooine is my home, but not now. This is somewhere to take you home. Lur, Akra, Keshwan, Leafsa.
Dong abuk shami no
Seems
no.
uncertain. Mipalka, Leafska, Mipalka, Dantooine. Yes, you can go home. I think we'll go there soon. I know. Figure out whatever is here. Exit Ebon Hawk. Let's exit with. Do I want to bring Candaris then? Yeah, Candaris. Probably a mission. Damage. You get what, an extra 2, so it doesn't matter either way whether we get that or whether we get this one. It goes from an 8 to a 10. Melee weapons. I was thinking maybe we get implant for him. Any damage subtracts to. Maybe we'll just put an implant on him. Ooh, Constitution. Yeah, we can give him that. Put that one on for now.
What?
Mission's level 10. So we give her theater skills, treat injury. Those two. Save 2 points. Sneak attack. She's got 6 to 36 sneak attack now. Oh, I can give her heavy weapons, yeah. Let's do that. Okay. And she can use his repeating blaster. That's fire. That's pretty good. You can actually use that, the Davix. What's your constitution like? Yeah, that should work for you just fine.
Yes?
Mission access panel.
What?
You wearing the... You're at 25, that's good. What's the summary of our team? 25, 23, and 21. Can you wear, by chance, 5 and 5? So 21, 21, 21, 22. For now, we'll just give you, well, no. Just 10. Well, you get a defense bonus for 5. Plus you get 5 more. Okay, I think we'll let you wear that now. I think that might be better. Oh, let's try it. Do those two. Then Canderous. Zat.
Sure.
No. Is he not getting bonus? Pretty bonus. Oh, what's going on? Powers. By 3. Twenty-two. Right. Maybe these give it 22. I like the red one, to be honest. The red gives a pretty good look.
Sure.
Hey, who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm very new. You don't sound like a Kardashian. You're not one of Davix. Who are you? What do you want? Work for the Republic. Republic, eh? The Republic hasn't been here in 50 years, so don't see why they'd start now. Still, I have nothing against the Republic, so as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshians and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. What are you doing here? Look, this is kind of awkward. Through the door. Hold on a minute. Open this damn thing up, we can talk more face to face. You have to fiddle with the damn door lock. It just keeps jamming. There we go. Can we loot around here? Is there anything that we can loot? We haven't been here in so long. Ooh, Gizka. That Gizka. Alone. It's gonna be nice. Please. There's that guy. There's two doors, one there, one the other way. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. You don't see many of your kind here at all anymore, not since the war at any rate. What brings you here? I want a quest for the Jedi Council. Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it. They've sent me to stop Dark Malak. Dark Malak, never heard of him. Or is he that new Sith Lord who's given the Republic such a hard time now? I haven't been keeping up on recent news. He is the Dark Lord of the Sith. He's beating the Republic pretty badly. No, that seems to happen to the Republic. They always seem right on the the verge of defeat, and then manage to spring back. I shouldn't worry too much. And even if they do lose, so what? It's not like it could affect me way out here. The ruins of Yavin 4 are gone, and nothing's left of Exar Kun. So the Sith have nothing to bring them here then. What ruins? Yavin's fourth moon used to hold a greater number of temples dedicated to the ancient Sith. When Exar Kun came here 50 years ago, he used the temples in an effort to crush the Republic. He failed, obviously, and the Republic brought hard to the surface almost into oblivion during their counterattack. Now there's a lot left of those craters and a little bit of a jump. You could find stuff for years afterwards, but I've got pretty much everything that was there to find there. Mostly all I've been doing for the last couple of years has been tinkering around with what I found, getting some of it to work, modifying the stuff, and smugglers and Trandoshians bring me to look at. Who are the Trandoshians? Trandoshians, mercenaries, and bounty hunters, scum mostly. They look big two-legged lizards. Oh, sort of like Rhodians. Why are they here? They found me a couple years ago after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in space stations. But we worked out a deal. Gave them a few more of my ethical inventions at a reasonable price, and they keep me supplied with food and new material. It works out so well so far. For years, really. Dad is gone. They've been getting ideas, though. Anything else you want to know? I'd like to ask you a few questions. What do you want to know? Do you know anything about... Tell me about the system. Well, there was a gas giant here as Yavin. It's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only one really is Yavin 4, though. And it's been pretty much cleaned. What was on Yavin 4? Exar Kun started the Great Civil War 50 years ago. He used to Yavin 4 as its space, building a lot of Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombarded the surface, destroyed pretty much everything. Pretty much everything? Well, you could find a few things here on the surface. Been there a bunch of times, pretty much found all there was to find. Improving them. Do you want to purchase them? No. Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm nobody doing nothing. I've been in the system 50 years. Sit around all day and tinker with this and that. Trying a few of my ideas. You're an inventor. Yes, but I have so many ideas that people haven't seemed to come up with yet. It's really quite astonishing. For the smugglers, Rhodians, Twi'leks, whatever, they all work on an organization called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. I found my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshians, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring. Give me well for it. They also bring new and supplies. Let me ask you something else. Do you know anything about star maps or the Starforge? Never heard of them. There are plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. It's all that you're interested in. You probably want to find another system. Try another system. Okay? Did you know that? He used to come here every once in a while. Right? He worked for the Exchange, big-time smugglers. The Trandoshians didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. Now that he's gone, there's a bit more uncertain. I think you have a Gizgalus? Yeah, I don't know. Some damn smugglers have been brought them. One escaped. Good luck trying to get them all, though. Those things breed like a Gizka. If you see anything around, just swish the damn thing. Do you have anything you'd be willing to sell me? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around. Stuff like Trandoshans and smugglers are probably to look at. And a few things I make on parts. They aren't cheap, though. Pay a lot for what I can make, and anything I can sell to you. Can't exactly sell them now, can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can always come back some other time if you don't want it right now. Here, take a look. These are some of like the best things to buy. Man, do they cost a lot. Dexterity +3, blast roll deflection 5. Awareness 10, dexterity modifier 2. Yeah. This is an unlimited droid shield. Let's see, what can we sell you? We don't want. The resist fire could be good, potentially. These are okay. I don't think we're going to get many more people that can wear them. The same with these. Probably leave 2 of these. Really not a sell rate, is there? Leaving now. Alright, alright. Yeah. What do you want? Oh, we already saved. You don't willing to play Pazak, do you? Pazak, the card game? Actually, I do. Some of the squash smugglers who come by. I hear regularly likes to play a bunch, and I kind of picked up a habit from him. I got pretty good at it myself. I played a couple rounds if you want to be warned. I'll play for small amounts. Let's go. Wait, this is going to be fun. 750. Game. 1, 2 2s. Yeah. Probably good. $14. $10, $16, $18, $17, +3 is $20, $16, I was about to say I'm kind of okay with hitting on a 16, although that was a bad idea. 18. I'll never know if I don't hit it. I'm gonna stand with them. $16 and $17, $18, $12, $20, $5, $7, $7, $12, $15, That's gonna put me over. Yep. Alright. Well. Save real quick for that. I'm dark. Be right back. Alright, we're back. I don't think we lost 750 credits.
Yes?
Topa na o achua penki. You chiwi chi.
Yeah, the one we need is this one.
Achua penki. Ki muli chiwi chi. Ki. Ki mu. Ki. Chi pa. Pa. Chi wa ka chi. Dis. Chi chi ki. Ki mu. Tang itu mama i. Ka. Ki mu. Chi.
Okay, let's try another round with him. Oh. Got a +2. Ow. I want all of these just because I'm staying at 19. We win 2? Got 2 +2s. Interesting. That's very interesting. Oh. Alright, well, I think I'll end it here for the day. We're pretty much close to time to do it, and I'll probably play some few things with this, few games of Bazak with this guy, and then I'll probably head to our next world. And when we see you there, we'll see you there.